With old age comes a great amount of sadness. Some would say that it is a gift to outlive all your lifelong friends and family. I don't find that. I think it is a curse. For once you have buried all your true friends and your parents and siblings, what or who have you left? I have buried 31 friends and or acquaintances in the past 3 years. That's 10 per year. Damn near a funeral per month. Out of the 31, 27 were from fentanyl or oxycodone overdoses. You heard that right. 27 of 31. 19 of those 27 souls were beautiful young ladies. Naive young women that some SOB hooked into an addiction and then sold their bodies like they were livestock at the slaughterhouse. These greedy bastards adding fentanyl to everything just to make an extra couple of $100 dirty per ounce of poisonous product. Cutting the poison they sell with an even deadlier poison. By adding the fentanyl they greatly increase the addiction of their victims. Securing more money for their bank accounts. Money. Sex. Violence. They should receive an automatic life sentence with no chance for a parole. Instead, our judicial leaders will put them in our lax penal system where they will coddle them and even supply the necessary syringe. Explore their troubled mind to discover who is to blame for their actions. Surely it must be their parents' fault that makes them sell poison to their fellow man? Put the bastards in a real jail. Frack rehabilitation. Force them to become addicts to their own dope. Then make them go through withdrawals every second day. Laugh as they expel their bowels and beg you for just a taste. Let them feel their life become a cesspool of darkness and agony. Torture them via addiction by withholding doses until they are begging and then give them only enough to wish they had more. Make them beg for every single grain. As they did to our youth, our family members and our friends. Then, rinse and repeat daily till their soul descends into the bowels of hell and they get to reunite with all their good homies. Destroying lives of innocents so they could buy a black SUV to show off in the parking lot of their mother's subsidized home because they can't make it on their own. I have been an addict of some sort since I started sniffing glue and chasing the dragon at the age of 10. 55 years of playing the game of street life and street justice. 55 years of shame every time the needle bit my veins. 55 years of breaking the hearts of the very people who cared the most. The foil hat crowd and the human rights groups will attack me with their opinions. Accuse me of supporting the taking away of the dealer's civil rights. Accuse me of being a cold-hearted angry redneck. I was that guy for many years. Creating addicts out of good souls so as I could make my drugs off of their addiction. But, I never, no matter how rough my situation was, I never so much as entertained the thought of forcing someone's daughter or sister to allow some fracking pig to use their bodies as a perverse sex object. Never would I have any part whatsoever in destroying a woman or a man by forcing them into the sex trade. I am not, nor was I in my past, a saint. Matter of fact, I was and still am very much a gangster. I have learned to overcome acting as one. It took me numerous years to tame my demons and to learn how to love myself enough to change. Yes, I am a man who still thinks about heroin every day. 5 decades of keeping the beast at bay. I am now the man who will gladly stand at any podium and confess and take ownership of my transgressions. I am the man who gathers certain friends and kick in motel doors to rescue a sex slave. I am a man who you will see standing in the graveyards with tears flowing upon my face and asking the Creator, "Please Lord, tell me, please which headstone do I visit first? There are too many before me." I am a man who prays each day that by the time my grandchildren become adults society will have put the human back into humanity. I am Dan, just as I am. Hashtag be the change you want to see. Hashtag light house Werner. Hashtag the last Canadian cosmonaut. Hashtag light house Dan. Hashtag Spotify _the_lighthouse_Werner. Hashtag the original urban Viking.